I want to talk about just for a second, like how important the drums are in any band, because this is something that I never really understood until I played in bands myself. But the drummer, you can't do anything without the drums, really. I mean,
Give the drummer some.
you got to give the drummer some, because in any kind of music that you're having that has a drummer, the drummer not only sets the tempo, but the drummer is basically like, if a band is a building, the drummer is the foundation. Like, if the foundation is off, your building's going to be fucked up. It doesn't matter how, pretty the windows are, or like maybe, you have some nice countertops or whatever. It doesn't matter. If the foundation is shitty, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
So, like, the motto or the saying or whatever is you're only as good as your drummer. And it's 100% true.
Yeah.
Because everybody could be completely on, but if the drummer is off, it's not going to sound good.
I mean, I thankfully have not heard any horrible drummers. You know what I mean? There's some people that can't play the guitar too right, and some people who play other instruments like a horn or any wind instruments that can't play too right.
Yeah.
But I've never heard a drummer be off.
Because they won't make it. And I'm not even saying that to talk shit. I'm just like, if you're a drummer... Let's talk about the Beatles.
Okay.
This is a perfect example. So the Beatles obviously were a big deal.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all knew that. The people listening at home. They're these four lads from Liverpool.
I might have heard of them.
And so they were a band for a while with their drummer, what was his name? Like Pete Best, I think. Or that wasn't the other guy, right? Yeah, because there was this other guy that died. Was it like Stewart or something?
I believe so. I'm not into Beatles.
Yeah. I think it was, so Pete Best was their drummer for a long time, and he was, by all accounts, not very good. And he got replaced by a guy named Ringo Starr, who we should also shout out, because he's not like the craziest technical drummer, but his parts are very unique.
Yeah.
And he really was the perfect drummer for that band.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
It's another thing of like the drums, like the personality showing through. Like, he is clearly like kind of a goofy guy.
Yeah.
You can even see just looking at like his face. He's kind of a goofy guy.
From then to now, yeah.
And his drum style is kind of like happy, like goofy, and it goes really well with what the Beatles did.
Yeah, because the Beatles kind of pull things out of left field all the time. They're kind of quirky, and I feel like he was definitely connected to the band. So no, he didn't have to be the superstar of the group as a drummer. He fit just fine.
But what I'm saying is, it's not a coincidence that they got huge once they got rid of the drummer that wasn't that great. Because it just doesn't matter
Pete
how
Worst
great the rest of you...
What's his name?
Oh, man. Damn. Sorry, Pete.
Oh, he did it.
You should have practiced more, buddy. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't matter how good everybody else is. You could have the greatest songwriters in the world. You could have the greatest guitarists, singers, harmonies. If the drums are not good... nobody's going to want to hear the music.
Yeah.
The drums are what make you dance. The drums are what make you get up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's so important to think of for all of these people, that the success of all of these bands could not have happened without them being that good on the drums holding it down.
It's so interesting to know. And it's just like, we got to give drummers love and stuff like that. I found out 2 ways to annoy a drummer. Do you want to hear?
Do it.
Okay. First way is at the show to give the drummer eyes the whole time. And then when the drummer walks over to you, you talk about how good the guitarist is.
Yep.
Get that. The second way to annoy a drummer is to tell him that you've gotten really good and you've been learning the drum and you learned it all on drumming software. And nowhere else.
I mean, yeah, that's the best way to learn, right?
It is. I dare you to tell us different.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. So yeah, drums are just massively important and super underrated for people that don't actually like really understand like how, music comes together.
Yeah.
And so it's really cool how that goes.